And what else did Lady Forsythia say?
That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition.
Anything else?
She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
That does sound like her.
Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention.
You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevarra, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
She'll have us flogged alive.
I believe she meant flayed alive. Her ladyship tends to confuse metaphors when she's excitable. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antigua. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt without mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits his whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
Is relaxing really this difficult for you?
Of course not. Well, occasionally. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
Not a gossip, no, just not terribly concise.
I attempt to keep the heart of the matter in any discussion, Inquisitor. In any event, I should be going. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
Alrighty. Well, that was a little sweet. If I give you of Lilith's Chumbas. Shite. I left off last set with us talking to Hawke, right? Yeah. Right? I did a few areas. Yeah, right. Okay. So I haven't really done a full view of Skyled, so yeah. I don't think I've actually even told you what I've done to the alterations, really. Oh well. Most of which aren't really that important. Dorian, buddy. Anything new?
Always with the question. What will people say?
Nothing, apparently. Alright, let's talk to Liliana. Anything new?
I'm listening.
Nope. God, I love this aviary. Alright. Whee! Hi. Did I interrupt your studies?
Good afternoon.
Nope. Okay, so we did his thing. Did we do that? Hold on.
My friend, I would be happy to it was empty. They've forgotten.
Let's do
And
this.
this act of small rebellion.
You can hear me mashing that square button, can't you?
I think I have shared everything. He will return.
Alright, so his thing is done. Just mash that square button. Let's go talk to Cullen since we're up here. What's up, friend?
As leader of the Inquisition, you... There's something I must tell you.
All right.
Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped.
When I joined the Inquisition, it's been months now.
Months? You didn't think to tell me this sooner?
Has it mattered?
I don't know. Has it?
After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I've asked Cassandra to watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
You shouldn't have done this in the first place.
I have to do this. What future can there be outside the Order if I don't try? I believe in this Inquisition. I would serve out of loyalty, not blind obedience.
But this? Risking your life, your sanity? It can't be the only way.
The Inquisition's army must always take precedence. I will consider what you said. Was there something you needed?
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be...
So I love the fact that they include this section. Not because, you know, it shows the dangers of addiction and drugs are bad, okay? No, it shows that... It shows something else that's a little more interesting. Originally... Well, not more interesting, but still interesting nonetheless. Originally, in Origins, there was going to be a lyrium addiction effect if you take too many lyrium potions. But they removed it due to the fact that by the end of, like, you know, the 5th fight, you're pretty much addicted to lyrium, so... Yeah. That was the problem. So it's nice to show that they actually are going back to their original intents and showing that there is an addiction issue with lyrium with the Templars. Sarah.
Hey you, I have an inquisitor favor to ask. Just a little thing, really. A little march around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
All right. Let's hear what you've got.
Jump right in, huh? I like that. It's a Red Jenny thing. I got a tip that some noble stiffs are arguing over Verschel. Land swap. They're getting little people beat up. So I need you to go to your big table and send some people to walk through town.
Just walk through.
Just walk through. Easy, right?
All right, Sarah. I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing. Well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn skies and ancient arseholes. Every little thing makes a difference somewhere.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, what's there? Let's talk to, Cole. Let's look for Cole, I should say.
What are you doing?
Listening. Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching, fingers too clumsy for knots. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, warmth blossoms, first kiss in the barn, what was his name? Tin jangle as the blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the chantry, 5 more minutes, my fault.
I could almost see what had happened to her.
Yes,
Is that what it's like for you?
Yes? It's okay. Nothing you did mattered.
What? Who are you?
They lie there, and sometimes they die, just like Pierre. You can't save them.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute. You can't save all of them.
What?
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck out to Aunt Eloise's pond. You want it to be your fault, so there's a reason and it's not so frightening. But there is no reason. Pierre just got sick. The soldier was never going to live. It wasn't your fault. Better.
She doesn't blame herself anymore?
Not as much. It was bouncing around inside her, closing up into a ball of wrong. Now it's open. She'll get it out.
Well done.
Thank you for letting me help her. It's not how a person would do it, but it helped. That's what matters.
Oh, Cole. Oh well. Right. Anyway, Bull, what's up?
Ah, come on, Krim. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
Do you want to discuss this alone?
Not like I was hiding it from my boys. Besides, right now, I need to hit something.
You know they've got training dummies, Chief.
The training dummy might actually defend itself against the shield bash. Anyway, the Ben Hasrath letter.
I was under the impression that you were just sending reports.
Yeah, so was I. The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition, joining forces.
That could be a powerful alliance.
My people have never made a full-blown alliance with a foreign power before. This would be a big step. They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My chargers, you, maybe some backup.
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Qunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
God damn it. Alright. Let's go do this quest quickly. It's in the Storm Coast. That's Crestwood. Storm Coast. Is that the quest? That's the quest. Nope. Let's go. This quest automatically starts if you have Iron Bull in your party, so keep that in mind when you go. Alright, I'm going to finish up this quest, and then we'll do the main quest. Well, I'll let my recorder, what's the word? Rest? And then we'll go.
All right. Our Qunari contact should be here to meet us.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We work together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
Iron Bull's name is Hisrad.
Under the Qun, we use titles, not names.
My title was Hisrad, because I was assigned to secret work. You can translate it as Keeper of Illusions, or...
Liar. It means liar.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
I'm only here because we both want to stop Corypheus.
Indeed. The Tevinter Imperium is bad enough without the interference of this Venatori cult. If this new form of lyrium helps them seize power in Tevinter, the war with Kunandar could get worse.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan, and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hassrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view, and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting Red Lyrium into Minrathos?
Let's go hold up our end of this bargain, then.
My agent suggested two possible locations the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There, and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss. Krim can lead the charges. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
Alright, let's get to it then. Hey guys. Ready to bolt?
Once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna want a volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Qunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
I'm ready to head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief. Charges, double time. Let's move!
Alright, let's get to it. Where's Bull?
You gave your charges the
There he is.
easier target.
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times.
So seriously, Gat reminds me a lot of Johnny Gat
Don't let them warn the others.
from Saints Row. Same name, same hairstyle. I guess kind of similar personalities. Not really, but close. I love doing that. Not even look at them and just drop them. It's one of my favorite little combos. Wrong way.
Please you to wield your power so freely, mage.
Quite the reverse. Mages are dangerous, and their power makes them feared. The circles protected us.
You sound almost reasonable.
So that's what they say if you bring Vivian with you. Drag. God, I love these spells. They're so battlefield control.
Probably a better view once we take the Vince camp.
Worried?
They're my men. I've been with some of them for years.
Hi. Nope. Not happening, guys. Crap, there's a wall. Come on. There we go. Back to head. You go. Ah, they're all dead. Let's do this. And we get a special helmet. Not sure if I can equip it. Nope, it's only Iron Bowl equipable. But mine got, does it look amazing? Look at that. Really an Iron Bull head. Love it. It'd be kind of cool if we find more later on. Alright, single Dreadnought.
We're clear, Gat.
Right. Signaling the Dreadnought.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the Dreadnought. That brings back memories. Nice one. Crap.
The Chargers can't stand against that kind of force.
No, they can't.
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
They do that. They're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the Dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Canary. You'd be declaring yourself Tal-Vashoth. With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hassrath think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Tal-Vashoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad. For this alliance, and for the Qun.
We need to hold that hill at all costs.
Yeah.
Will the Chargers hold long enough?
Yeah. They'll get it done.
Hisrad, I'm sorry. I know that wasn't easy.
Doesn't matter. The Qun demanded it. Dreadnought's clear. Let's get out of here.
I always hate making that decision. Oh. Although this will be interesting considering I've never made that decision and made a romance with Iron Bull. So I'm kind of curious what's going to happen.
Hey, boss.
Inquisitor, my superiors have named you Basilit An. It means respected one. We would be honored to join you in the fight against Corypheus. You'll have Qunari support on the seas, as well as our full intelligence network.
Is that about what we were hoping for?
Yeah, it's good.
You won't be disappointed, Inquisitor. Hisrad. Marasis Shokra.
Panahedan, God. A Qunari alliance. That's a first.
Our more trusted agents can network with the Ben Hasrath.
Better than having both sides step on each other's toes. I'll pass word to Red. Have a good one.
That scene really is fucking cruel. But what's cool is, now, we get a new, card for Bull. It changes if you, if you join the other side as well. Alright. Anything else, Bull?
You wanted to see me?
If you've got a minute, yes. Wanted some help dealing with this. The Bull's charges. What's left of them, anyway. Krem, Rocky, Dalish, all of them. Dead for the Iron Bull. A man who never really existed.
You can still be the Iron Bull.
I plan to. Chargers or no, it's a fun role, and I like Orlesian food. But I've been away from the Qun for too many years. This was a good reminder of who I really am. Now I can serve you and the Inquisition honestly. Sorry, guys. I don't know any prayers from the Chantry, or whatever Rocky and Dalish believed in. Atash varin kata, asit tale.
If this had all just been an act, you wouldn't be mourning them right now.
Don't know what you learned in the Talvashov, but there's nothing in the Qun against mourning your comrades.
And dead outsiders?
Yeah, maybe not. But even if this was all just an act, it was real for them. They were mine. For every bloody battlefield, we'll gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds. Thanks, boss. Didn't want to do this alone.
God damn, that's bitter. Even that music going with it. Fuck. I feel bad now. Let's see if there's anything else. Should be, if I'm remembering correctly. Yep, like I thought.
So, listen, I've caught the hints. I get what you're saying. You want to ride the bull. Can't say I blame you, but I'm not sure you know what you're asking. Not sure if you're ready for it.
Oh, I'm ready for it.
See, you say that, but you really don't know what that means.
So why don't you show me?
Last chance.
A little slower and a lot harder.
Is the Inquisitor inside? I have some information that maybe...
No. Let her rest.
God damn it, Bull. Such a smart ass. Alright, I'm gonna check one more time, and then I'm gonna let the recorder rest. I think I need to do a dialogue tree with him about a few Q-related things. Once that's done, I can do the final cutscene. Does that change his tarot card as well? Or is it still the Kuhn one? Still Kuhn. His Tal-Vashoth card looks really weird. Alright. Where is Bull? There you are.
Yes.
I'd like to talk in private.
All right. What's going on, boss?
We need to talk about what happened between us.
Oh, that. Sure. What's on your mind?
You are, and I'd like you on the rest of me too.
I thought I read you right. Ben Hasrath training, remember? Grew up learning to manipulate people. When it's a hostile target, you give them what they want. But when it's someone you care about, you give them what they need.
I'm not going to be your slave.
Outside this room, nothing changes. You're the Inquisitor. You're the boss. I will never hurt you without your permission. You will always be safe. If you're ever uncomfortable, if you ever want me to stop, you say Kato, and it's over. No questions asked.
That sounds reasonable.
You don't need to be afraid. Unless you want to.
Take me.
Can do.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Just checking again. Nope. I guess I need to do the other quest for it. The quest I keep referring to, by the way, honestly, I should just fast travel right to the place outside the bar when I do this. Gives me time to talk. You do need to kill a high dragon for it to happen, I guess, is a good word for it. You need a dragon's tooth, which only drops from high dragons. Go figure, right? So, we need to hunt down a high dragon, which I've already hunted down one. So, yay. And I have a shite ton of the dragon teeth. If I can see that I can do the thing, I'm going to go off screen, and then the next set will start with us doing that quest.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to talk about you and me.
Sure, boss. What's up?
Alright, I'm going to do a few things off screen, and I will be right back, guys.